Hello my beautiful people, you are welcome back to this tutorial. How are you all doing? So that this class will learn how to make a perfect pant and to get rid of bulge and unwanted crotch. Okay, so and this works for both plus size. You decide to use waistband, you decide to fix your zipper at the center back or center front, okay, or side zipper. So guys, let's quickly get started. You can see how flat the back panel is, and if you've not subscribed, kindly do that. So you can see guys what we have on our table. So I've drafted it out, 2 inches waistband, waist to the knee, 24 inches, hemming is 42 inches, that is the full length of the pant. Breast part, so what we have here is 17 inches into 2 is 8.5 inches. So I've placed it. I'm trying to trace my green line. That's half of my tie, which is the lap. So you place it to have a straight pant. Though I've done a similar video, yes, I've done a video on how to get rid of bulge, okay, on a straight pant, but this works for both plus size and is the easiest way. Okay, so I'll also be dropping the link of that very video. So just to trace it, so the next thing to do, the waist, note the waist and the hip is being divided into 4 parts, and the waist measurement we're working with into 4 parts is 11.5 inches. Okay, so I will place it this way. Okay, so this is the waist measurement, because waist and hip is into 4 parts. Our thigh, knee, and the hemming is into 2 parts. So the hip into 4 parts is 13 inches. So you just connect your thigh, hip, hemming. Sorry, waistline. Sorry, my table is obstructing me. So you connect it this way. This is just for a guide. So now you have to place your straight rule to connect it this way. So this is it. The hip, waist tie. So you can see on the waist line, you can see the dot line when it's 2 inches. We can see that there will be an half inch away from the waistline. Excuse me. So now we connect it just to blend it this way. Just blend it properly. So that's why I said earlier that the first line is just for a guide. You can see an half inch away from our hip line. So it's only half inch. So blend it to the waistline. So now that we're through, we have to clearly find our knee round measurement. Okay, so whatever I'm working with here is into 4 now because of the green line. So place it this way. The hemming as well is 16 because it's free pant because for a plus size, which is 8, 4 on each piece, 4 on the other piece. For the hemming, you step out an half inch. So see what we have. So let's quickly label it for a better understanding. Hip line, the crotch, the knee, and the hemming. That is the full length of your pants. So now, pant curve to connect it, subtract 4 or 5 inches away from your pant curve. Okay, you can see. Ignore my table, please. So for the knee to the hip, So I discovered I didn't place it properly 6, which is 12. So ignore these lines. I'll connect it straight to my hemming to blend it properly. Blend it properly to your waistline. But if you're making use of band, your thigh minus your waist measurement divide by 2. You add it to your waistline. I'm making use of band. So it's time to add an ½ inch seam allowance. Okay. So place it. So you can see what we have now. Ignore this first line. So now for the waistline, decide to go in by an ½ inch. But for a plus size with a big tummy, just leave it straight. So I went in this way. But it's a plus size with a flat tummy. Okay. So I went in by an ½ inch. So this is also my seam allowance. Okay. So this is it for the front panel. But we won't be cutting it out now. Okay, because we'll be adding inches to the front panel. Okay, to extend our crotch to have a straight pant. So this is the nail, the hem line. So the gray line as well, I've done that. But this is our back panel, okay? So you can see the front panel, I added an ½ inch all around. So to know the crotch extension, find the distance from your hip line, your crotch line is 5 inches into 2.5 inches. Okay, you won't be adding crotch to just the back panel. Okay, we're adding both the center front and the side front of the both front and back panel. Okay, so we'll place a ½ inch. This is the front panel, ½ inch on the crotch line, that is the thigh. So we have to now place the measurement. So it's divide into 2, which is 2.5 inches. So connect it this way because this is our center back of our pants. So minus your waist measurement from your thigh measurement, divide by 2. So now we have to now place our waist measurement. Our hip measurement into 4 is 13 inches. Okay. So place it this one. You can see is 4.5 inches. So place it, you can see. But now I have to check the fabric you'll be working with. If it's a crepe and Ankara, okay. So mine stretches a bit. Yes. So you can see now I have to quickly now place it now. Since it's 4.5 inches, 4.5 inches, which here, remember we'll be adding an ½ inch here, ½ inch here on the hip line to the nail. We'll blend it to the nail. So I'll be placing 1.5 inches. Okay, so I will place 1.5 inches. So I had to quickly trace my standard measurement. I send 3 inches in of my paper, so pull it out this way. So now I will place an ½ inch here. Okay, so the front panel, ½ inch here, ½ inch here. So that is total of 3 inches. Okay, so place an ½ inch here and ½ inch here. So blend it, also add your same allowance, don't forget that. But this will connect it straight to the nail, not to the hemming. So blend it this way to our knee line. It ends on the knee line this way. So connect the side as well to the knee line. Sorry, and blend it properly. So to the waistline as well, just that and half inch. So with this, that and half inch that was subtracted from the center front will be added. Okay, so this is it. Extend your crotch line, your hip line. So this is all for the front panel. But much later, I'll be adding an half inch to our hemming. So for the front, sorry, for the back, extend your crotch line as well. So this is it. So now I have to quickly place our running measurement. Is 7 inches with same allowance. With that same allowance is 6 inches first. I'll be placing my exact measurement, which is 6 inches. Okay, that is total of 12 inches. A hemming with ankle, that is 4 inches, which is 8. That is 16 inches. It's a very straight band. So we connect this way. Step out from the hemming. My paper is not enough because I know for the back panel it will step forward. I will do that while transferring to the fabric. So blend it to the hip line this way. Make a curve this way. For the crotch, quickly make use of your palm curve. Separate 4 or 5 inches, then place it this way and connect. So you can see how beautiful and easy it is. So trying to place our waist measurement. You have to watch closely. So note our hip, that is thigh, our thigh measurement minus our waist measurement is 5 inches, which is 2.5. So now I have supported an half inch for the front panel. So I will place in total of 2 inches. But for the front panel, when I'm through for the length, I'll add 1 inch. That means if you are working with length of 40, your front panel will be 41 inches. Yeah, just the front panel. So it's time to place our measurements, our waist measurement with the same allowance is 12.5 inches. So place it this way. Okay. So you connect to your side. So total of 2 inches because I've subtracted an half inch. So your hip line and your crotch lines, you just blend it this way. These are your pants should look like. But if you are adding making use of waistband, I've told you what to do. So for the crotch, step down by an half inch this way to have a straight crotch. So if you are making use of that, make sure you add your that allowance, okay? I'm not making use of that. I will explain that later. So the hip area, I'll be adding 1 inch or through, okay? For the just the center of the back panel. But for the side is an half inch. But let me quickly blend the half inch that we added for the crotch extension. So these are our measurements, standard measurements. So now we have to add 1 inch center of the back to the hemming, but for the sides an half inch, okay, all round. So let's quickly place it this way. One inch, half inch for the side, the center back 1 inch. Over the waist line is just an half inch same allowance. So you can see we are through. So but for the front panel, we'll be adding 1 inch to our length. That means if your length is 40, your front panel will be 41. That after stitching, we have any shortage. So you can see waist measurement is 12 inches. Okay, place 12 inches, add an half inch, okay, because I've added 1 inch center back. So you place this way to find the length of your crotch. My ear, sorry, camera couldn't capture it, is 16 for the back. Place it, you place it from your standard measurement, okay. So the front, at least we're having 13.5 thereabout. So it's 13.5 without the same allowance for the front panel. So this is it. So I'll be adding 1 inch, okay, to my front panel. But I don't have more space here. I'll just indicate it this way, but it's 1 inch. So after sewing, your back panel won't be longer than your front panel. So let's quickly cut it out. But if you are making use of that, place that, but I'll be explaining that later too. So you connect it this way. With this method, we won't have any budge or unwanted crotch. Your pant to fit properly, so you can see the essence of that and half inch will step out from your measurement, your ankle measurement. So you connect it this way. Place it. We have to total of 20 inches. Put this aside to cut the front panel, waist, same allowance all round. So for those that are making use of that, place your tape this way, okay, to find the midpoint of your waist measurement. Subtract the 2 inches waistband and place 5 inches. But note you'll be adding same allowance back. You'll be placing it back, which is 1 inch. For mine, I'm not making use of that at the top. So this is it. For the back panel, it's still the same method. Place it this way. Subtract the same allowance first. You have 11.5. Place it. Find the midpoint. Step down 6 inches because the back is higher, okay. Subtract the 2 inches, connect this way. Don't forget to add your dart replacement. For mine, I'm not making use of that. So let's quickly transfer it to our fabric. Guys, you can see how it looks. So you can see it's very simple. So let's transfer it and show you guys. Sorry, the camera couldn't capture that. So I'm sorry about that. I've transferred it and also run a straight line stitch on my coach. You can see this part is easy. It's not that difficult. I didn't bother to lose it to repeat. Sorry, but please make sure you iron it. So now this is the front panel, this is the back panel. Place it together this way. Stay straight to the hemming, straight to the hemming. If you have your overlocking machine, try to do that first, all round. I show you guys. So guys, we are through joining the center of our band. Now is the side. Note we're fixing zipper, okay, with our band. So it's subtract 2 inches band, okay, placing 10 inches. So stitch from this part. If you're making use of elastic, you stitch it straight. So the other side piece, the second side piece, place it this way as well to stitch to the hemming. So guys, you can see we are through. Trim out the unwanted thread. So I close the two sides at the moment. I'll be adding my zipper later. I discovered I don't have the color of the zipper. So find it. Like you can see we have exactly 17 inches. Place it away from your seam allowance. You can see how accurate it is, 17 inches. So you can see the extension and the waist to the hip. So how visible. So find the waist measurement. Okay. 47 inches. So you have to make sure you check all this to ensure that you have your accurate standard measurements. So this is it. So another method to check if you have a straight pant is this way. Face it side this way. Make sure the lines matches. You can see. So both the front panel and the back panel are of the same length because of that 1 inch that I added. So pin it this way. You have to cross check all this before fixing your zipper or your waistband, and make sure you give it a very nice press. Okay, so pin it this way. You can see how both the waistline, everything aligns with each other. You can see. So this to show that we have a straight pant. So now for the waistband is 2 inches width. So I cut out 5 inches on fold. That into fold of having 2.5 inches. So we need an half inch for the same allowance. But this part advise you add your stay. It's very important. Add stay. So you have to really give it a very nice press. I can't do that right now. So you place it for the center this way. So if you're making use of your zipper, center zipper, you fix your center zipper. You're making use of side zipper, you do that. Center back, you do that. Okay, can you see? So that's the advantage of this method. Because this method helps you to get rid of unwanted bulge or crotch, so that by the time you fix your zipper, both your center back, everything sits properly. Yes, everything will sit properly. So pin it all around, but don't forget to give it a very nice press for fixing your band, and do the weaving all around as well, so that both the wrong side of your pant will look neat when you are through. So you can see the center front. I'll be fixing the zipper much later, as I said earlier. I don't have the exact color of the zip, and it's for a client all round. So you can see what we have. See, so make sure you wave it to the center zipper. You can see the allowance is there. So you place it this way, iron it as well. So for easy sewing with that and half inch. Note we added an half inch same allowance. So you place it, but first we are pinning it all around. Okay, for easy sewing, pin it all around. You can see how relaxed it is. If you are making use of band, it's still the same method. Okay, so pin it this way. But make sure you iron it first and weave it all around. So guys, if you find this video interesting, okay, please like and drop your comment. Okay, if you are pleased to this, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, share this video, share my videos. I love you all for your support, and our offline uh, classes registration is ongoing for 2023 section for basic, intermediate, advanced classes. So you can see how beautiful it is. So I will sew it all around and show you guys. Do the hemming as well. So you guys can see I am through. You can see how beautiful. For those that are working to band, this eye should look like elastic band. You can see how straight our band is too. You see. So guys, it's really simple. So please do not forget to like, share. I love you all. I remain your favorite fashion instructor, J11 Signature. Bye for now.